2 years ago, Auckland Council passed the Unitary Plan. Huge swathes of the city were rezoned for medium and high-density housing. For once in my life, I was happy. Finally, we could do something about the housing crisis, locking poor, young, and otherwise non-aristocratic people out of the property market. But lately, there's been some signs that my rare dose of happiness was misplaced. Even with our new rules, just about every attempt to build anything seems to draw an angry crowd of old people complaining about the changing world. And sometimes it seems like council is capitulating under the pressure. Even council's own officers recently opposed 102 apartment development on the major public transport route, Dominion Road. The NIMBYs are fighting back, and they might be winning. I wanted to see a housing project that actually got off the ground. This Hobsonville apartment complex was built by Ockham Residential, headed by Todd.
Council culture is definitely lagging the progressive Unitary Plan. The Auckland Plan was a democratic document that asked for 70% of our future housing to be in the existing suburban environment. That was publicly consulted. The Unitary Plan breathed life into that, and the council won't really back it. They are lagging, and they are being a bulwark against, progressive outcomes that are permitted under the Unitary Plan.
Like, for instance, that Dominion Road development wasn't compliant with the Unitary Plan. But do you think it's just that the council's priorities aren't in the right place?
It's right in the heart of metropolitan Auckland. And it's an important location, exactly where you want density. There's not some point in time where we've reached this perfect embodiment of Dominion Road and we can't change it now. It is excessive legal conservatism.
Are we seeing a revenge of the NIMBYs?
I think so, but, they're just bitter. They lost 3 years ago. We've got a very progressive Unitary Plan in Auckland now. We just need to learn how to use it properly.
I'm on my way to Papakura to meet Housing Minister Phil Twyford. He recently set up an urban development authority to take over council's responsibilities on 12 to 15 special housing areas, including Dominion Road. Is the council doing enough to promote high-density living close to the city centre?
So the council's doing a lot. And they've got Panuku, their development agency. We're already working with them on a whole range of projects. The Unitary Plan was a big step forward, but it's not enough. We need to go further. The council needs mates.
I went to see Auckland Mayor Phil Goff to ask whether council is really up to the task of combating the housing crisis.
We are facing a housing crisis, but there's good news. The good news is the Unitary Plan has been in effect now for a year. And what have we found? We've found in the year to July of 2018, we've got 12,850 consents for homes, which is the highest level ever, with the exception of a short period in 2004 in the midst of a boom.
The council's saying 12,800.
Yeah.
But 15,000 is the amount that you need to just keep up with Auckland's growth.
But hey, let's see this in context. 8 years ago, we were doing 3,000.
Is the council culture still kind of just too conservative? Is it kind of mired in this old way where we kind of go, oh, but the character, oh, but the shading, instead of prioritising housing?
But people do have the right to be heard in our society, and that's a really important fundamental thing.
But so many of them actually literally are ignorant.
It's called democracy.
It turns out democracy is worsening the housing crisis. Hayden Donnell, the Spinoff TV.